Greetings. Mother used to say you only get one time, one chance to make a good impression. And what I'm talking about are people walking around in pajamas outside. Now, when I came along, we couldn't go looking any kind of way. Anyhow, Mother said, "You're not going with me looking like that." That meant she didn't like your attire, and if you wanted to go with her, you had to change and look better. You wasn't going with her with a hole in your t-shirt or a hole in your jeans. And when I came along, we had three types of attire. We had school clothes, we had play clothes or everyday clothes, then we had church clothes. Three different attires. We had a pair of gym shoes for gym. We had a pair of school shoes. We had a pair of church shoes. Black for the winter, white for the summer. And we dressed accordingly. When we came home from school, we took off our school clothes and we put on our play clothes or everyday clothes, however you want to call it. But we were not wearing uniforms. We were wearing regular clothes. But we took those clothes off and exchanged them and put on some everyday clothes or play clothes. And then we went and played and done whatever we needed to do. And church, we only wore our church clothes to church. It didn't matter if it was Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Sunday, whatever day we had services, those were the days we wore our church clothes. We had category for what we were going to wear, what we were according to where we were going to go. And Mother wouldn't allow us to go outside looking anyhow, any kind of way. There's no way. When I came along, we would have been stepping outside in some pajamas. No way. When I came along, people had pride about themselves. They were decked out from head to toe. We just took pride in ourselves. Our parents taught us to respect ourselves, love ourselves, and when we go out into the public, you were representing our family. You weren't going to go out looking anyhow, anyway, whatsoever. I don't care. We didn't have that type of attitude, and our parents did not allow us to look like that and come out looking like this. Would you wear pajamas on a job interview? Would you wear pajamas to court? If you were an executive, would you wear pajamas to your job? If you had one of them high-paying official jobs, would you wear pajamas there? Would you? I don't understand. I see people out here wearing these pajamas like, whoop, it's no big deal. It's a new fad. It's the new thing. No, if y'all really knew how you really, really looked, no, it's not a good look at all. It is not a good fad or fashion, whatever y'all call it. It's not. It's not. You wouldn't wear pajamas to court. You just, that's why they have dress codes. You wouldn't wear pajamas in the military. They have uniforms. You wouldn't wear it to a job interview. If you did, you wouldn't get hired. Oh my God, I'm like, I can't believe this generation of people that are wearing pajamas outside. Clothes that you would wear to bed. You wearing them outside. Really, it's pathetic. Really pathetic. It's not a good look on y'all. It really isn't. Put some clothes on when you go outside. It don't take but a few minutes to change your clothes, change your attire. I have my sister that's late. Mother used to send her to the store. And before she went to the store, she was taking a bath. She was putting on makeup. She was doing her hair. She was putting on her attire. And Mother would come in. She said, I thought she went to the store. I said, no, she's still getting ready. So Mother got to the point where she stopped asking her to go to the store. She would ask me because she knew I'm already dressed. I got on blue jeans, whatever, blue jeans and a t-shirt, whatever I had on, dress, whatever, that I was dressed. And I would go to that store and come back with her items before she could get dressed, before she would even get ready. And my sister said, yeah, I'm going to go out. I'm not going out looking any kind of way because you don't know who you're going to run into or who you're going to meet. Like I said, you only get one time to make a good impression. You could be meeting your future spouse and looking at them and they looking at you with that, be like, nah, you tacky. You lazy, you're sorry. Nah, I'm not dealing with you. I'm not dealing with you. Take pride in yourself. And you'll get more respect when you are dressed in a proper attire than you would if you just had on some pajamas or whatever, any kind of way. Now, when I'm sick and I'm not feeling good and that pain is kicking me in my behind, I don't care nothing about how I look. I'm in my gown, I'm in my bed. Don't bother me. Leave me alone. Let me try to get this pain down. I don't care about how I look because I'm in bed. I'm in pain. But if I'm going to go somewhere, no, I'm going to put some clothes on. I'm going to put some clothes on. There's a proper attire for everything. Y'all dress properly. Learn the dress codes. That's why people have dress codes. Because if some of y'all would step up in certain places with pajamas on, would y'all step up in a fancy restaurant with some pajamas on? Come on now. Certain places you have to have, they had signs where you got to have a shoes and shirt on in order to enter. They have dress codes for a reason. Please abide by them. Take pride in yourself. Don't take but a few seconds to put on some clothes. Instead of putting on pajamas, put your clothes on, or did y'all just get up out of the bed and just run out like that? If you did, you're nasty. See, things with this generation has changed. Things weren't like that when I came along. We were not taught that. We couldn't go outside and not go outside. No way our parents would have allowed us to go outside in some pajamas. No. We had to have our hair done. Well, if you wore makeup, you got your makeup together, and then you got your outfit together, and we were decked from head to toe. Look at some of the videos from back in the 50s and 60s and up 70s and see how we dressed. We weren't out there looking no anyhow. And the generations before us, they were killing it. You talking about dapper. Yes. That's how we dressed back then. We weren't stepping out. And look, we didn't have a whole lot of clothes, but what we had, we took care of them. We sure did. That's why we had to change and not do everything in every outfit. That's why we had school clothes just to wear to school, to look decent and nice at school. That's why we had church clothes, so we could have church clothes to look decent and nice at church. You don't wear everything everywhere. We wasn't cooking in no church clothes and school clothes. We cooked and cleaned in our everyday clothes, our play clothes. That's what we done. So y'all take pride in yourself. You may sound like I'm fussing, but look, I'm just trying to advise you to take pride in yourself, love yourself, dress accordingly, because every outfit isn't for every place. Pajamas are for bed. That's what they're for. When you're going to bed, I remember you used to tell my son, go get your pajamas on, get ready for bed. Get ready for bed. That's what that is, getting ready for bed. Not to get ready to go out to McDonald's or Walmart or Target or wherever y'all be going with your pajamas on. Starbucks. Come on. Y'all do better. Love yourself. Take pride in yourself. Be blessed. Bye.